Diversified Services with this morning's market call. Well, outside markets really active this morning. They were led by the drop in the European bank stocks overnight. We saw the stock market drop sharply in Europe. That carrying over into the U.S. this morning. Also, jobless claims in the report this morning up versus last week. The Dow down 316 points here at the start of the trade at 11,065. The dollar trading up nearly 0.6 of a point. Crude oil down $3.90 a barrel at 83.70. And gold up $24 an ounce, a new all-time high at $18.16 an ounce here in the early trading. The grains were weaker overnight. We had September corn down 8.5 cents at 7.03, Dees corn down 9 at 7.16.5, and March down 9.25 at 7.29.25. November soybeans down 11 at 13.55 3/4. January beans down 10.5 at 13.67 1/4, and March beans down a dime at 13.73 1/4. September Chicago wheat down 16 1/4 at 7.11 1/4. Well, the weakness overnight led by selling across the entire investment spectrum, and I mentioned started in Europe overnight. The start of corn harvest also weighing on the corn market here as we head towards the weekend and see basis levels starting to move around in some markets, particularly in the south. Cattle futures were off sharply yesterday as well due to talk of higher feedlot placement numbers in tomorrow's cattle on feed report. The trade expecting to see total cattle on feed at 107.5% of last year's number at this time. Placements expected to be nearly 117% of last year's number. That report comes out tomorrow after the close. Weekly export sales numbers this morning not doing any favors either for the market. Corn sales last week just 523,000 tons, soybeans 421,000 tons, and wheat 549,000 metric tons. Well, technical traders looking for a possible drop here in December corn. If we were able to set back this week, could see a drop back to the 685 neighborhood on December futures, which is about 20 cents or so down from current levels. November soybeans look for support at 13.50. That was resistance here a day or two ago. Now it becomes support. We're about a nickel above that at the present time. The Pro Farmer Crop Tour starts this Sunday. The trade seems to be locked in on a corn yield right now of about 149 to 154. We'll see what kind of numbers they come up with in that report or in that tour next week. Calls here at the start, weaker across the board in the grains. Corn down 8 to 10 cents, beans down 10 to 12, and wheat 15 to 17 cents lower here at the open. This has been Rich Morrison at Diversified Services with this morning's Market Call.